Hello everybody and welcome back to Pierce Gaming News. It's kind of a dry weekend for gaming news, but I got some important news here for you guys. Super Smash Bros. Wii U features stage creator and board game mode, says an Amazon listing. So I guess Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U will allow players to create their own stages, and that's only according to Amazon product page. Now, that would be a very cool feature, but I mean, who knows how much it would actually be? I mean, are you going to be able to create the whole thing, or is it going to be the most basic creator? They didn't really get into any details about it at all. Granted, these are just rumors and leaked images, so we're not even sure if this is official yet. But that description does sound like something for a product description, but that doesn't mean somebody couldn't have just went up in Word and was like, oh, let's make this sound, professional. It wasn't confirmed by Nintendo, so we just don't know. But I just remember when I got this Super Smash Bros. For my N64. That was like the greatest game because you could like never get bored of playing that, and to this day I would still play that game if I didn't sell it. I don't know why I did. Well, I don't ever play my 3DS at all. I mean, I bought Pokemon X on it and played it for a few times, but the coolness factor died off really fast and it's been just collecting dust. Same goes to my Vita. I don't know, I just don't really like handheld games that much, but I am actually really considering buying this for my 3DS because these kinds of games just take me back to when I was younger, so I might just pick this up for playing on the go. Although I think the Wii U version would be fantastic, but this is the only game I'd be interested in playing on it. Well, actually maybe Zelda as well. That game looks pretty cool. So has anybody ever played the new Super Smash Bros. On the 3DS yet? Let me know down in the comments section, because I really want to know if this game's actually worth it or not. So there was an Alienware Alpha versus PS4 versus Xbox One graphics comparison. So Alienware Alpha will come out with a different design specifications ranging from moderate to high-end and starting from $550 base model. Now this base model costs $150 more than the standard PS4 and Xbox One. The base model comes packed with a 2.9 GHz Intel Core i3 CPU, it's alright, 4 gigs of RAM, or of DDR3 RAM, 500GB hard drive storage, and a slightly tuned NVIDIA GTX 860M Maxwell GPU with 2GB of video memory. Check out the video, guys, and tell me what you guys see differently in these between all three. It's very minimal. There were some, like the Xbox had lower colors and PS4 was kind of blocky compared to it, but it's nothing over the $150 more that you're going to be like, oh, I need to go get this right now. No. First of all, only 4 gigs of RAM. Consoles, the PS4 and Xbox One have 8. I mean, granted, the software takes a lot of RAM to run, so I'm not sure how much theirs takes to run, but it's probably not very much, as much as the PS4 and Xbox One. And it has a moderate GPU. I really don't think that spending the extra $150 even for the base model is going to be worth it. Who knows how high their prices can go? They can go up to like $1,000. It's like you can build a nice PC for that. I don't know what they're thinking. This is a really good comparison, but the Alpha is for the kind of person that doesn't have a console, but they want to play PC games off of it. I think it should be compared with the Steam box because I believe they are running Windows on this and Steam is running the Steam OS. So I mean, that would be more of a comparison than a console. I mean, the graphics do look a little bit better on this, but I saw a nice computer on Newegg, like I think it was last week. It was just for $530. It was a very good deal for anybody looking for a starter gaming PC. Not even really a starter, it was actually above a starter PC. And that PC can outpower all these consoles, but these are for the people who don't want a PC and don't want to spend a lot of money, so I guess I really can't say anything about that. But to be realistic here, these will never be as strong as a PC. I'm talking about the Alienware Alpha, PS4, and Xbox One. I mean, the PS3 and 360 were ahead of its time, but now PCs are advancing so fast that these companies cannot keep up, and they cannot make them the same specs-wise. Well, they actually could, but then the cost of the consoles would be through the roof and nobody would buy them. I mean, it's not Sony's and Microsoft's fault, but they just can't do it unless you guys want to pay, $1,000. I know I always say this, guys, but just pick up whatever you want to play on and what you trust. I mean, consoles will sell more than these Alienware consoles because they are, for one, cheaper, more common, and have also more AAA and third-party exclusives. Plus, you can buy a PC for a little less than the Alienware, and the PC comes pre-built that I saw. And lastly here, HBO Go on the Xbox One images leak. With this app, you will be able to get premium cable channels, movies, and shows like Game of Thrones, and this might be coming to Xbox One soon. In June, Microsoft announced that more than 45 new entertainment apps are coming to the Xbox One and Xbox 360 around the world by the end of the year. Right now, there are 180 available right now. As of right now, you need to pay for cable or satellite TV service, and that is really pricey. Like, it's like robbery, basically. It's way too expensive. So the CEO, Richard Bleckler, I think I'm saying his name right, this will launch as a standalone service in the United States next year. So let me start off by saying cable and satellite TV companies are very scared about this. Why? Because they know it's only a matter of time before they're going to go under, since they have no control at all of where these channels are going and where they want to stream from. Because it's cheaper for them and it'll make them more money in the long run. I mean, everybody I know has Netflix. It's such a great deal. So why pay all those high cable bills when you can just pay like, say, $30 a month, assuming HBO is like $9.99 a month? You could have Netflix, Hulu Plus, and HBO Go for considerably lower than paying for cable. And if you couldn't find a show on one of them, you still have 2 other programs you can look for shows on, and you're bound to find one on another program. It's only a matter of time before cable will become irrelevant, and to a point where nobody wants to pay for it anymore. So now I believe that Google Fiber is streaming channels. I'm pretty sure Google is. I don't think they're live. If somebody could tell me if I'm wrong on that. I just think it's streaming. I don't think you get live sports or anything. And you also get a 1 gigabyte download speed, 1 gigabyte per second download speed for $120 a month. That is like a really good deal. You have no idea, because that means the internet is really fast. You can download a game in like, say, a 20 gig game, 20 seconds. I mean, that's nice. Plus, you're just getting all the main channels that you're going to watch on cable anyways. I think streaming will just become the future. Well, maybe not for gaming. I hope not for gaming, because did you see the PlayStation Now prices? It's like $3 for 4 hours? No. Who even thought of those prices? So streaming for TV and stuff is great. I think that's going to be the future, but not gaming. But TV, just because the fact that it's cheaper, and we can just say, I'll just say goodbye to cable. I mean, cable's going to go by the wayside here. Maybe in a couple years. I don't know when, but HBO expanded. Maybe next will be History Channel, NBC. I don't know. There's going to be a lot. So the future is looking pretty bright for the TV industry, because now these cable companies are going to get scared. And an original cable bill is like $200 a month. That's just insanely high. That's way too much to pay for cable. All right, that was my rant about the cable. I hate cable companies and how they try to screw people. But all right, that's all I got for you guys today. Make sure to like, comment, favorite, and subscribe, and follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.